Hey there, kids. This is chapter 18 of the Oddmire book 1, The Changeling. Through here, Annie said. The leaves are all broken and stomped down. Do you think they were trying to leave us a trail? I didn't think them daft boys know what they're doing at all, being to think they're trying to cover every last inch of the wildwood except the safe, simple path I left them. We're getting close to the mire again. God, that muck stinks. I drew them fools a map. Do humans not know how maps work? Spent days getting it just right. Did you hear something? Annie drew to a stop ahead of them, the trees then fog rolling in and off the swampy waters of the mire. Learnt a whole new alphabet, I did, and fancy words to go with it. But can they have bothered to follow a simple path? Stop talking! Annie squinted out into the fog. They'd not be out there, Cole said. 'Tis the Oddmire, that is. Lose your way just trying to stand still out in that mist and the bridges around for half a mile or more. Boys! Annie began vaulting over the bushes as she ran. 10! Cole, you daffy woman, what? And then Cole saw them too. Oh, boys, he yelled. They were 50 yards away, taking little hops farther and farther into the mist, and the twins were trailed by a girl with curly hair Cole did not recognize. Ahead of them, a pinprick of light bobbed forward into the waters of the mire. When Cole realized what he was seeing, he cursed in Gobblish. Cole! Annie cried again. 10! The fog choked her screams, and they bounced back to her over the murky water in muffled, unintelligible echoes. Mere feet from the water's edge, Cole caught up with her, latching onto the woman's arm and pulling her back before she could plunge into the mire. Let go of me! What are you doing? The figures were vanishing into the distance, the clouds of fog rolling in hungrily to engulf them. You want to get... You can't help me get my changeling back if you're dead, woman. But the boys! Them fool boys are following a hinky... Ouch! Don't humans have any sense at all? Why would anyone ever follow a hinky? Of course, that bearded blighter will know how to get across, but 'tis anyone's guess if the midgets will still be with him when he does. The mist spun, foaming eldritch shapes in the distance, and Annie's head began to swim, and she felt sick. The whole thing was beginning to tip, and she couldn't tell if the fog or her frustrations was causing it. What do I do? She moaned. You know so much about this stupid forest. What do I do? We go back to the beginning, said Cole. We take the Goblin Bridge. Better the long way than the dead way. If we're right quick, maybe we can meet him on the other side before they've gotten far. And if that hinky thing decides to drown my boys in the mire before they ever reach the other side, Cole's pained grimace and a heavy sigh were his only response. With one last glance at the rolling fog that had swallowed her children, Annie nodded to Cole, and up the bank they ran. And that is the end of chapter 18. And this is what 19 looks like. There we go.